everybody, welcome back to maths. Today we're going to be thinking about 3D shapes in maths. And based on some requests from children who want videos in different parts of my house, we're in a different part of my house today. Today we're in the kitchen. Also, the kitchen is a really good place for us to do our 3D shapes today because we're going to be looking at real things, real objects that are 3D shapes. Because we learned about our 2D shapes, they were flat shapes, but our 3D shapes are not. So being in the kitchen will help me show you some real things that are 3D shapes today. But let's start by looking at some 3D shapes, some things that we have made that we know about 3D shapes. So 3D shapes are quite tricky. 2D shapes we can normally name really quickly. 3D shapes have lots and lots of different properties and it can be quite confusing. So we're going to have a look at some of those 3D shapes now and just look at the shapes and what we notice about them. So the first 3D shape I'm going to show you is this one. This is one of my favourite 3D shapes because it looks like something that is my favourite thing. I wonder if you know what my 3D shape is. Here it is, my 3D shape. That's right, it's a cone. And it's my favourite because it looks like an ice cream cone. Yummy. So this is a cone, okay? It has one corner, one vertices, and it has this curved face, okay? And then the bottom face of this flat face here is shaped like a circle, isn't it? Like a 2D circle. So it's got one flat face and one curved face and one vertices. A cone. Can you say cone? Cone, that's right. It's a cone. Okay, I've got another 3D shape. What's this one? What's this one? Often people say, it's a ball, Miss Brown. And you're right, it is like a ball, but that's not what the name of the 3D shape is. What is this 3D shape? It has no corners, no spiky bits of when I throw it up and down. And it has one very, very curved face. It's called a sphere, that's right. So can you say sphere? Sphere. So we've got a sphere and we have a cone. Okay, I'm going to get a new 3D shape. My next 3D shape is this one here. This 3D shape here. Not very pointy, not many corners. In fact, struggling here. It's got some edges. We call these parts edges, don't we? We've got some edges here. And I've got some nice curved faces and some flat faces here. What is this shape here? I hope you're saying it's a cylinder, Miss Brown. It is. It's a cylinder. This is a cylinder. So we have a cylinder, we have a sphere, and we have a cone. Okay, next one. What is this 3D shape here? What is this 3D shape here? I can see this point at the top here. I can see these edges here, these sharp edges. And the bottom face here is a square. It's got a square base. Can you remember what it is called? It's a square-based pyramid. And if you think about the ancient Egyptians, I've shown some of you, if you've been in my class before, a picture of some pyramids. This is a square-based pyramid. So can you say square-based pyramid? That's right, square-based pyramid. This was a cylinder. This one was a sphere. And this one is a cone. Fantastic. Okay, 2 more to go. Let's see if we can do it. Right. What is this shape here? We've got a jar that we put them in our class. We get excited when we get something in the jar. It's lots of square faces on this one. Lots of square faces. It's a cube. That's right, a cube. Can you say cube? Cube. It's got lots and lots of square faces. A cube. This is a cube. Okay. One more. Looks very much like a cube, this one. cube, but it's not a cube because it hasn't got all those square faces. It has got a square face on this end and a square face on the end, but it's also got lots of rectangular faces, isn't it? It's got those long sides and those short sides. Do you remember what it's called? It's called a cuboid. That's right. So we have a cuboid, a cube, very similar but not the same, bit like our square and rectangle, similar but not the same. Cube, cuboid. What was this one? It's a cone and a cylinder and a sphere and a square-based pyramid. Well done if you manage those. They are rather tricky, so well done if you've given those a really good go. So we've had a go at naming our 3D shapes. So here are some pictures of some 3D shapes, but the names are in the wrong place. I have the word cube here, and that's definitely not a cube. I've got the word cylinder here, cuboid, pyramid, cone and sphere. So I want you to use your magical finger on the screen to move the words and match them with the picture. So here I've got the word cube. Where will my finger go to match a cube? Which one of these shapes is a cube? Can you use your magical finger to join them up? I'm going to get my magical pen to join them up. A cube. Which one is the cube? I hope you said this one is the cube. That is a cube. That's right. Well done. Okay. Next word says cylinder. So look again at these shapes. Which one of these shapes is a cylinder? A cylinder. Let me get my magical pen. I'm going to do mine. The cylinder goes all the way over here to my cylinder. Fantastic. Oh, got an extra bit of pen there. To the cylinder, that's right. Okay, next one is a cuboid. The word says cuboid. That's a tricky one. Which one was that? Cuboid. So you put your finger on the cuboid word, and I would like you to draw a line in the air. Which one on the screen to the cuboid? The cuboid is over here, this pink shape here. That is a cuboid. Well done. Okay, next one says pyramid. Pyramid. Which one of these is the pyramid? Look at those shapes again. Which one is a pyramid? You know which ones it's not because we've already found the cube and the cylinder and the cuboid. Which one is the pyramid? I hope your fingers drawn a line all the way over here. This green pyramid over here, that is the pyramid there. The pyramid. Looks like it's a square base one again. Okay, next word. Oh, it's got that split O sound that Mrs. Burton spoke to you about. O, cone. So, which one is the cone? There's not much left, so it should be a bit easier this time. Your finger should be drawing a line all the way over here to the cone. Well done. Okay, tricky word last of all. This is the sphere. Sphere. Okay. Which one is the sphere? There's the one left. Can you see which one it is? It goes all the way around here to this one here. That is our sphere. Well done. Fantastic. Good job, everybody. So we found our 3D shapes. Now, 3D shapes, as I said, are actually really quite tricky. So I've sent your grown-ups one of these, okay? It talks through what's the name of the 3D shape. So here it says it is a cube. It tells you how many flat surfaces, okay, there are, these flat faces there are for each one. So quite tricky when you're doing it. You might have seen that some of mine have got smiley faces on them. That's because it helps me know which faces I've counted. They are tricky. So I've got a smiley face. I know I've counted it. Okay, so I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then I check everything's got a smiley face on it. Yes, it has. So this one has 6 flat surfaces, faces, 6 faces. Okay, it also tells you how many edges each shape's got. That's also quite tricky. okay? The edges are these bits here, okay? And you run your fingers along, it is an edge. They are also quite tricky, okay? You can count those. You will count the edges and you will find out that you have 12 edges, okay? We also show you the vertices, the corners, okay, which are those pointy bits, just like when we did our 2D shapes. You can also count those, and when you count those up, you'll find out there are 8. Now, the properties of 3D shapes are really hard, really, really hard. So in year 1, we did talk about them, we have a conversation about them, but it doesn't matter if you can't say, I know that it is a cube because it has 6 flat surfaces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. You don't have to say that, but you do need to look at the shape and say what it's called. Okay, so it's about the look, but if you've got a child that's really got those names, then you can talk to them about the properties too. Over here, I've shown you some things, real things that you might be able to find, 3D things, real life, what the shapes are. So I'm in my kitchen to play my game, and I'm going to send you off to play your own game in a minute. So the game is we're going on a 3D shape hunt. Bit like a bear hunt, but for 3D shapes. So I'm in my kitchen because that's a good place to look for 3D shapes. So I can have a look around. If you want to go and have a look, you can, but remember to speak to your grown-ups about where it's good for you to look and where it's not good for you to look. So I think I can be trusted in the kitchen. I'm going to go in the kitchen to find some 3D shapes. You're going to tell me what I find. So here we go. Oh, I've got an apple. I have got an apple, but what 3D shape is an apple? Oh, what 3D shape is an apple? That's right, it's a sphere. Fantastic. So I've got a sphere, an apple, which is a sphere. Okay, I'm going to go have a look around. Oh, look, right behind me, easy peasy with my cups of tea. My cup of tea makes my tea, all my tea bags are in there. What shape is this one? What shape's that one? Can you remember what that's called? It's got those circular, flat faces. It's got this curved edge here, no sharp pointy ones, and curved face here. What is it? It's a cylinder. Look, here it is. It's the same. Fantastic. Okay. What else can I find on my shape hunt? I'm going to go in the cupboards. What can I see? I'm going to go. Oh, I know what I've got. I'm going to get one of these. What is this? Got some tinned fruit. But what is it? What shape is it? Should be quick at this one. I picked it on purpose because it is very similar to my tea, which is the same as this one, which is that's right, it's a cylinder. Okay, then I'll go and look for the next one. Now, you don't want to watch me on a shape hunt all day, you want to do it. So I'd like you to go around your house and find some 3D shaped things. When you've found them, you might want to have a photo or draw a poster of the things you have found. So I'd like you to have a look, okay, and see what you can find around your house that is a 3D shape, and see if you can make either a poster or a photo. So here, I've just got an example. This one is not as exciting as yours is going to be. You find the name of the 3D shape. So here are the cubes, and these are some things they have found around their house that are cubes. Okay, so you might want to write the name. So I've already started collecting some different cylinders. So I'm going to write the title cylinder. There's my title, and I'll put with it the things I find that are cylinders. So my tea container and my fruit. Okay. So then you will do the same. So you can either collect all the things and just put the label next to them, or okay, if you want to, you could challenge yourself and you could draw them. So you could draw all the different things that you found that are cylinders or cubes or square-based pyramids or spheres, okay, and make a poster. And then you can send it to your teacher on Dojo. So going for a hunt for 3D shapes, finding as many as you can and putting them under the right name for that 3D shape. Anyway, I'm not going to talk anymore because I am sure that you are ready for your shape hunt. So when you're ready, on your marks, get set, and Go find some 3D shapes. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.